is Jelly and welcome to a new video at that server. And yes, we are not at the Guardian Farm. That's because we're going to have a little bit of a break from the Guardian Farm. Because basically the water is gone. It is all gone, and I've had a load of help from a load of people, as you guys may or may not know. And it's great, it's all gone, it's all disappeared. Well, there's a tiny bit left, but it's not that much. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making some 3x3 farms. And I mean a lot of 3x3 farms. So we have every kind of farm we need. Because we don't have any sugarcane, and I want some sugarcane. We have no mushrooms, and I want some mushrooms. Now, I would make up my own designs, but I'm not very good at that kind of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Kef's tutorials on them, and as you guys may or may not know, Kef is one of the people on the server. So if you like these designs or whatever, I suppose I'll link his channel in the description so you can check it out. Because I'm fairly rubbish at redstone, as you guys may or may not know. Okay, so at the moment I'm currently doing the circle for the farms, but I have a little bit of story time with Jelly to tell you guys, and this is I suppose it's quite an embarrassing story. It was about, I don't know, a year or two ago, and it was coming to winter, and I have a skateboard ramp outside, like a decent sized skateboard ramp because I skateboard, and because of the bad weather in England I had to put the cover up on it for the winter, and I needed something to weigh it down so it didn't blow away like the last tarpaulin. And I looked around the garden and I saw like 6 empty flower pots, and I don't mean tiny flower pots, I mean massive flower pots for big flowers. And I was like, well, you know what, if I fill those with water it will be perfect. So I dragged them in the kitchen, I had them lined up, and I started filling them up from the tap. I was like, oh yes, I'm done. And I went to lift up the first flower pot, and lo and behold, a pool of muddy water was at my feet, and I was like, uh-oh. And so I had to go and drag them all out, and well, the kitchen was covered in a muddy mess. And my mum was currently out walking the dog, and I was like, wow, I have about 20 minutes to clear this up. So I got the mop out, started like trying to mop it all up, and of course it's too much water to mop up with that. And like the mop was covered in mud from all the muddy water because from where the mud had been from all the flowers. And in the end I like had a load of towels on the floor, and I managed to clear it up before my mum got in. Now if she'd got in and seen the mess, well, I don't think I'd be alive to tell you the story today. But well, kids, the moral of that story is flower pots have holes in them, okay? So don't go fill them with water, because the water will just come out of the holes in the bottom. Okay, now it's time to get to the juicy bit, which is of course building it. Which will be interesting, of course, because you all know my fast amazing building skills. Okay, so we're just gonna go and pop down these 4 blocks here, or if you want to make them sugarcane farm bar the way first, and then we want to do something a little bit like this, if I recall correctly, like this. Yes, hopefully it's right. If it's not, I'm just gonna go and cry somewhere because of how much of a fan of Minecraft I am, and then I won't be happy forever. and then I'll quit Minecraft, and then I go into a world of debt. I become an alcoholic in my spare time, as well as a drug addict, which sounds like fun. I think that is correct. And I will also go into a world of crime, which sounds like fun, of course. Okay, now I think it's time to make the bud switch, which if you do not know, basically when you update a block next to it, it sends out a redstone pulse. See, I'm great at explaining redstone. I should become one of those redstone tutorial people, shouldn't I? Which would be great, of course. Okay, now we have a sticky piston here. Slime block. Oh. Ooh, okay. Redstone block. I'm going to have to come off there again and do that, aren't I? Okay, now this is a moment of truth. Have I remembered the furnaces? I have not remembered the furnaces. Oh, I am a failure, guys. Okay, let's go and get the furnaces, I suppose. Luckily, I have a crafting table I made earlier, like Blue Peter, of course. If you guys ever watched Blue Peter. In fact, I never watched Blue Peter, which I suppose is kind of sad, I suppose. It's just to make a whole load of them. You know, be prepared for the future. And I think I'd go and place them along here, something like that, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I have found The Walking Dead. It is one of the best TV series of all time ever, guys. I love it. Apart from the fact I'm a slight wimp, so it scares the living heebie-jeebies at me. Which is interesting, I suppose, since it scares me, but it's great. I'm addicted to it, and I'm like behind the covers like, oh, this is so good, but yet I am so scared. I'm like, please don't tear that person apart. Oh, you just tear that person apart. But I do think, I find zombies quite funny. You know, just the way they look, you know, like, oh, look, your jaw's hanging off. Ha! They're quite humorous. I know they're supposed to scare you, and they do scare me, but I think it's kind of funny at the same time, especially when they're eating people. I don't know why, I think it's just their faces. Kind of humorous, I suppose, and when their heads are blown apart, that's also quite funny too. I don't know what it is, it's just their faces to make me, I shouldn't be laughing at these pure defenseless zombies that try to kill you, but you know, oh well. Anyway, guys, I have found The Walking Dead. It is one of the best TV series of all time ever, guys. I love it. Apart from the fact I'm a slight wimp, so it scares the living heebie-jeebies at me. Which is interesting, I suppose, since it scares me, but it's great. I'm addicted to it, and I'm like behind the covers like, oh, this is so good, but yet I am so scared. I'm like, please don't tear that person apart. Oh, you just tear that person apart. But I do think, I find zombies quite funny. You know, just the way they look, you know, like, oh, look, your jaw's hanging off. Ha! They're quite humorous. I know they're supposed to scare you, and they do scare me, but I think it's kind of funny at the same time, especially when they're eating people. I don't know why, I think it's just their faces. Kind of humorous, I suppose, and when their heads are blown apart, that's also quite funny too. I don't know what it is, it's just their faces to make me, I shouldn't be laughing at these pure defenseless zombies that try to kill you, but you know, oh well. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you something now which I'm not proud of, because I suppose it's kind of wimpy. I used to be scared of Beauty and the Beast. The Beast is scary. If you guys have never seen the Beauty and the Beast, it's a Disney film for little kids where basically there's a beast, and this person, she falls in love with the beast or whatever, determined Prince Charming or something along those lines. I haven't seen it in years, but I used to be terrified of it. I used to hide behind the covers, completely scared out of my wits of this beast. I mean, he was pretty scary. He's a very scary kind of beast, you know, totally what they're aiming for. And there's also something else which I was afraid of too, Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo was a very scary film. You know, the sharks and the turtles and the clownfish, they're all so very scary. I mean, it still gives me nightmares to this day. You know, no tell of a lie. Now, I'm loving the look of this farm right now. It's looking very snazzy. Very snazzy indeed. Now, if you have anything that scares you that really shouldn't scare you, you know, feel free to comment it in the comment section so we can all laugh at you. Like right now, ha, you're scared of Finding Nemo? I'm scared of Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse. Mickey Mouse, nah, Mickey Mouse wasn't scary. Nah, that was probably the only thing I wasn't scared of when I was little. Okay, so next up I was like, let's make a cuckoo bean farm for brown dye, and this will be some great fun indeed, won't it? Okay, so I think I need to go and place 2 blocks here like so. And now while I'm building this, I just want to talk about, I suppose, what I want to do / be when I'm older. And I don't know, I have, oh, wrong way around, I have a relatively big dream. I want to join the army, and it's, no matter really what I want to do, I really want to join one of the forces, but most likely the army, and I want to join it as an officer. And of course, to do that, I will have to well, if I want to do it the way I want to do it, which is when I was 16, I'd have to go to an army college to get my A-levels, and then for 2 years, and you'd go there and you'd do army training at the same time, so you'd sign on to the army. So once you've basically done your A-levels, they'd pay for you to go to university, and then after that you'd join the army as an officer. But thing is, I need to get A's to be able to go to this army college. I need to get an A in physics and an A in maths, which I think I should be able to do. Hopefully, if I don't, I can still become an officer. I have to get C's if I don't get an A, but I won't be able to go to the college, and that means I'd have to go to a different sixth form, and I think I have this set up the right way. But that means I'd only have 1.5 years until I'd have to stop playing video games, and I want to play video games. But where did that repeater go? I just placed the repeater. Dude, my repeater just disappeared. What? This is forgery. And of course, he wouldn't want to play video games. I mean, if I did end up becoming the next EFO, then of course I wouldn't get join the army. Because, you know, he wouldn't want to be the next EFO. But I'm joking, by the way. I said, oh, now my repeater decides to come back so miraculously. I'm going to get another one just in case. Or maybe that was actually always there and I was just being an idiot. I hope that is not the case. But, okay, I've lost my train of thought right now. Oh, and if you're wondering why there's a prismarine around my base, it's because PMB found out that I hate prismarine, even though I'm making a guardian farm. Well, I don't dislike prismarine, I dislike the prismarine on its own. I love prismarine bricks, they're nice, but I hate the prismarine because it changes colour. I mean, what on earth? And, okay, I need to set this to. Really? Okay, it isn't me being stupid, it actually was disappearing. Okay, you stay there. Yeah. Now you set it to 2 ticks. Yes, okay. Now you stay. Like that. Please. Okay, thank you. Okay, do not move. Oh, Brett, what is wrong with the server at the moment, man? And I think you can put some redstone dust on here, little thing. Now, of course, if I don't want to be a... If for some reason, if I can't be an officer, or if I just don't want to be an officer, what I would probably do is I would want to join as a regular soldier. I have a feeling I've done this wrong. In fact, I think I'm supposed to put a block on top of this. Yes. Now, if the server's too laggy, I can of course set it to 3 ticks or whatever. Yes, okay, that's good. Now the farm is done, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and place a hopper in here so it collects it automatically, because why not, if you can. Aha! Please place, or I go and cry in a hole. Please! What is wrong with you? Okay, I think it's because this is not a block tool completely or whatever. I don't even know. I'm gonna go and cry in a hole. Okay, thank you. Thank God. Okay. Now, if for some strange, bizarre reason I can't join the army, okay, dude, what? Okay, yes, okay. Now, for some strange, bizarre reason I can't join the army, or something else comes up, like I skateboard and I've been skating for like 5 years, and you can actually make a living off skateboarding. I just ran out of kicking beans. You can actually make a living off skateboarding, but it's kind of hard, and you have to be like really, really good about to do it. So maybe if I did become really, really good at skateboarding, and maybe, of course, I could do that. Oh, server lag. Wow. This is slow. This is running a lot better earlier. But oh well, this will do for now, I suppose. I mean, I'm sponsored and stuff, which means I get like some free gear. I can't make a living on it, obviously. But I mean, some really, really good people do make money off it. But I mean, not loads. It's not like the best job, but it would be a fun job and a job that people enjoy doing. And it's harder if you're a girl to make money off skateboarding too. But I wouldn't really care about that. It'd be a great thing to be able to do and be able to, you know, live for it as your job, because I just love skateboarding. I mean, when I'm not playing Minecraft, I'm skateboarding. I just love it so much. Okay, so I was about to record, but it's thundering and lightning outside right now. I mean, not in game, outside right now, and I'm not scared of thundering and lightning. I'm not really scared of it. Like, lazy people are, but I'm not. In fact, I love it when the thunder and lightning is. I love it when the power goes out, which is great, and that really scares some people. I don't know, I find it really enjoyable when it goes out, especially at school. If the power goes out at school and there's a thunder and lightning storm at school, that is so much fun. It is great. It makes the whole day more interesting, but it's thundering and lightning right now, so I don't think I'm going to record right now. And also because my mum's, she always gets like really scared whenever we're like on our computer and stuff when it's thunder and lightning. She hears like these stories where the power line was struck and then it electrocuted somebody on their computer or on their phone or something like that, which is very rare, but I don't even think it can happen. I just think it's one of those old wives' tales that, you know, goes around. Same with like TVs and stuff like that. Okay, so I'll come back once it stopped thundering and lightning. Okay, so I built a building around the farms because it looked quite ugly on their own. So I was like, let's build a building around it. I threw it up really quickly, but I haven't had very much time to record lately, and that is because I've had a load of exams, because teachers seem to think, you know, it's okay to give you tests every single week, because basically they've come up with a brilliant idea that the more exams we do, the better. And every single subject I've gone into this year is like, okay, so at the end of each topic we are going to have an exam to see how you guys are doing, and this means every topic, I mean, and if you don't do good on this topic, if you don't do really good, there's kind of an invisible strike against your name, and if those add up, you get moved down. And I didn't want to get moved down, because that means if I do, I'd have to take the foundation paper, and that would mean I can only get a C, and I don't want to only get a C. I want to be able to get, you know, those A's and those B's, so I've been revising for those, but I don't think I'm going to be revising as much as I have been, because I've been revising a lot, and yeah, it wasn't fun, and they're not even very important exams. But anyway, this is a little building I threw up. It didn't take me too long. I was like, I need to make a building around here, and I just built, you know, freestyle. So I came up, but I don't really want these blocks in here, but for now I'm gonna have them in there, so you can't see the monstrosity inside, because it looks very ugly inside at the moment. But on the outside I'm relatively happy with it, considering I didn't really put much thought into it or anything like that. And this iron farm over there has been working like a charm. It's been pumping out iron while I've been done, and I'm just getting iron basically for doing nothing, which is great, of course, because who doesn't want a load of free iron? Now I need to sort out the top of here, because it really is annoying me, because you see, look at it, it looks, it's a monstrosity, guys. It's horrible. Okay, so I need to sort this out, which I will do in a second, of course. Now it's only me online. I thought somebody else was online, but it turns out they are not. Oh, also, the only problem with this is I cannot access one of the minecarts. But that's okay, because every so often I can just get a silk touch this, you know, get it, and desilk touch that. And it's not exactly ideal, but it will do, I suppose. Don't need anything fancy pantsy. But I'm going to end the video here, guys. As I said, I haven't had very much time to record, and hopefully I will have some more free time. So I will see you later, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and I've also decided to get rid of this. I've had this here for months, I think. I just haven't been bothered to get rid of it. So now I'm like, I need to get rid of this monstrosity. It just ruins the whole vibe of my base, and I'm just going to make sure there's no stray oak wood. Okay, so anyway, guys, bye again.